Hello, and welcome to Bad Penny Press, a Keyforge newsletter, issue 35 for the week of September 18th, 2023. Starting with our top stories. Ghost Galaxy has released details on Keyforge Celebration 2023, the landmark event hosted at Game Center in Roseville, Minnesota from November 10th to 12th, will be the site of the 2023 World Championships. Players from around the world who received invites will be able to compete for a piece of the $50,000 cash prize pool. In addition to the World Championships, all other attendees will be able to compete in Keyforge Celebration Open tournaments. Check out a new special game concept called the Menagerie, play in Sealed Alliance events, and attempt Fall of the House Gormengeist Nightmare speedruns. This year's keynote presentation is also planned to take place on Saturday, November 11th. Ghost Galaxy founder and head of studio Christian T. Peterson will give his thoughts on where we've been and where we plan to go with Keyforge. The presentation is scheduled to run for 30 minutes. Tickets to Keyforge Celebration 2023 can be purchased through the Game Center web store for $75 each and include entry into various gameplay events and a goodie bag. The link also contains information on hotel accommodations. Ghost Galaxy also released their official 2023 National Championships page on the Keyforge website. The page details all official National Championships events, including ones we've previewed in previous issues of Bad Penny Press, as well as events in countries that were not yet published, such as Chile, Greece, and Poland. The first results from international national championships are in. The French National Championship saw 16 participants in both Archon and Alliance tournaments, with Ashitaka winning in Archon and Jalapenos winning in Alliance. For the first time in the 2023 season, 2 Vault Tours were held over the course of the same weekend. In the United States, Vault Tour Dallas saw 58 players competing in the Archon tournament and 23 competing in the Alliance tournament, with Sith of Angmar winning in Archon and Gorlami winning in Alliance. Vault Tour Shanghai marked the first Vault Tour held outside of the United States this season, with Xena winning in Archon and Vivi winning in Alliance. 53 players competed in Archon and 14 in Alliance. At the start of the week, Ghost Galaxy announced the release of the version 17.1 of the Keyforge Master Rulebook. The update is described by Ghost Galaxy as primarily housekeeping by updating some glossary definitions for clarity and provides new and updated FAQ entries. 2 cards introduced in Winds of Exchange, Corner of the Market, and Curse of Forgetfulness received erratas, the former being mostly clerical, and the latter, which was mistakenly printed in 2 different versions, clarifies which version is correct. In Ask a Judge, I have Martyr of the Vault in my battle line. Can I play Mass Buyout and resolve Martyr of the Vault to make my opponent lose the Ember they gain from Mass Buyout? Martyr of the Vault reads Destroyed. If your opponent has 7 Ember or more, they lose all but 5 Ember. Mass Buyout reads Play. Destroy each creature. Each player gains Ember equal to half the number of creatures they controlled that were destroyed this way, rounded up. The answer is, if part of the instructions of a card ability causes other card effects to begin to resolve those other card effects before continuing to resolve the instructions of the first card. So when resolving Mass Buyout, Martyr of the Vault would get tagged for destruction, causing its destroyed ability to resolve, and then it would leave play. This happens before you resolve the second sentence of Mass Buyout's ability, which would gain your opponent Ember. In Keyforge Play, we are nearing the end of the 2023 Vault Tour season, with the last 2 vaults occurring in Las Vegas, Nevada from September 29th to October 1st, and in Florence, Italy from October 6th to 8th. The OP season will be concluded by the 2023 Keyforge Celebration from November 10th to 12th in Roseville, Minnesota, which will also feature the World Championships. As previously mentioned, the Dallas Vault Tour completed this weekend. In the Archon tournament, Sith of Angmar was the champion, followed by runner-up Frozen Tauntaun. Flaming Hobo and Kokothe were in the top 4, and Liquid Squash, Dr. Sheep, Drazcor, and Frankenstein filled out the top 8. In the Alliance tournament, Gord Lamy was a champion, followed by runner-up Aviator. Big Z and Dave C were in the top 4, and Zach Armstrong, the Noble One, Strawman Chew, and Ewok Jr. were in the top 8. In Content Feature, Prime Cut Games streamed the Dallas Vault Tour, and he has coverage switching between both Archon and Alliance tournaments on his Twitch stream, Prime Cut Games. In Master Vault numbers, as of September 17th, 2023, a total of 3,060,036 decks were registered in the Master Vault. This reflects an increase of 8,656 decks in the last week. This concludes issue 35 of Bad Penny Press. If you like this issue of Bad Penny Press, please share it with a friend or leave us a comment. If you've got a news item, online play update, or rules question, feel free to send us an email. Bad Penny Press is also available each week via Reddit, Substack, or your favorite podcast provider. Please see the description for links. Please subscribe to get Bad Penny Press to return into your hand each week. Thank you for watching and listening.